Good evening, this is TC and English News Edition, and you're watching with me, Ninghui Kim Kong Sai. First, the headline. In our Manipur Congress winner, Bimol Akoizam sends clear message saying Manipur and its people cannot be taken for granted. HSA, Tuitapai General Headquarters condemns attempts to carry out extortion in areas under its jurisdiction. BJP succeeds in opposition, says party leader Subramanian Swamy. News in detail. Akoizam said that his first priority was to figure out how he could help the over 50,000 people internally displaced due to the ethnic conflict and living in relief camps. He said that as an MP, his first priority will be not to allow people to push this under the carpet, that there are people who have lost their homes and live a very undignified life in relief camps, and everyone would love to go back home. That means raising these issues. The scholar added that he had already hit the ground running to arrange alternate resources for those living in relief camps, and that eventually he would like to focus on economic concerns and education. Manipur voted in the Lok Sabha elections in the backdrop of the ethnic conflict between the majority Meitei people and the Sidul tribe Kuki-Zo people, which has gone on for over a year now. The results declared on June 4 shows that while Inner Manipur voted out the BJP in favor of Mr. Akoizam, Outer Manipur voted out the Naga People's Front (NPF) in favor of the Congress. Alfred K. as author. The Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) has fielded State Minister T.H. Basanta Kumar Singh against Mr. Akoizam in Inner Manipur, while the NPF, which had entered into a pre-poll alliance with BJP, has fielded Timothy Zimik, a former IRS officer. When asked if he saw this as a mandate against Chief Minister Ambiren Singh, under whose tenure the conflict has continued, or as one against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Mr. Akoizam said, "I will not distinguish between the two, although I have maintained that our CM has been used as a facade, as a scapegoat to ensure the PM and HM are not blamed for what happened here." While Mr. Akoizam thanked his party, the Congress and alliance workers for supporting him on the ground, he also expressed gratitude for the trust people had shown in him, saying, "Much of the pressure on the organization was also not there here, as people were already angry and dissatisfied, and my appearance on the scene seems to have given people some hope. That's a huge responsibility that I have." And even though some of the campaign messaging of Mr. Arthur towards the Kuki-Zo community contradicted positions Mr. Akoizam had been taking on issues related to the ethnic conflict, the latter said he hoped to work with the party and alliance colleague who he described as a more experienced and sincere politician. "I have been telling during the campaigning also that the MP election is not only about Manipur, but also about partaking in national issues. We'll be doing it together, I hope, since we are from the same party. He is experienced and sincere, though younger. As a brother, we will be working together. That's the hope that I have," he said. Today at 10 a.m., 3 days face-to-face capacity building on NISTA 3.0 FLN was organized at Synod Hall, IB Road. The program was organized jointly by District Project Office, JEO Churchampur Block, and Samagra Siksha Elementary, State Implantation Society Manipur. The candidates who get primary teacher training belongs to Samulamlam Block, with Kim Nehat, District Resource Person, as the resource person of today's session. The main aim of this training is to teach the teachers various pedagogy on how to make students interesting and how to elevate the mood of students when they are bored, and also to give the trainees awareness on foundational literacy and numeracy FLN. This training was initiated by Ministry of Education's National Initiative for Proficiency in Reading with Understanding Angle Numeracy (NIPUN) Bharat on last July 2021. 473 trainees to Rampur block joined today's training station. A book named Safe Learning Model for Primary Teachers based on NISTA 3.0 FLN 2023 to 2024 was given to all the trainees, and the program concluded successfully around 3 in the evening. Today, around 3:30 a.m., a girl was beaten today by men at Kungzom Sapam Lekai, Thobal district. A girl in her class 6 standard named Zanika Devi Sapam was beaten to death this morning by a man identified as Sapam Sorat Singh, hailing from Kungzom. The incident took place beside the highway where she was hit on the head with an iron. The victim was taken to Rims Hospital. Unable to recover, she succumbs to her wound. On the other hand, the criminal was beaten up by the mob who saw the horrifying incident. The reason behind the killing of Zanika Devi Sapam still remains unknown till the time of this report. Gospel Ministry for Disabilities India GMFDI once again was visited by God's Holy Spirit yesterday, the 5th of June 2024 at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Around 2,000 to 3,000 believers attended the service, and overcrowding the whole area as always. The Holy Spirit delivered many deep messages concerning both the spiritual and physical conditions of the Kuki community. The intercessions of the Holy Spirit lasted for around 2 hours, where it corrects and directs its believers in the right way. Some of the messages delivered by the Holy Spirit may be mentioned as follows. I keep Angel Michael, who is superior to all leaders, as your leader, and his presence within you is proof with the failed governance of Manipur and the Medes halting their attacks upon you.
Nagampumpiva Thunei vai homa pangpazong athanei na zo si ala do nang ho koma ka koi hitan nikhat ting le na ho koma hung tau thau thau ding a hi.
I have given you the right amount of sun and rain, unlike your enemies, because I love you. And this is not a thing which can be made possible in the hands of you, humans. I would also send great nations to pity you and assist you in these times of your grief and struggles.
Tua namel mateo chunga tilsu kathun sa ho banga he nagampum pi wazong kathun sa ke ma he na pathinu hingjing ha chungnung pathin ka hi ti hi a het thi na dewa ke man gampum pi azong kathun sa ding he.
Angels Cherub are also busy making errands for you and following you. And many more messages was also delivered by the Holy Spirit yesterday evening. Mention may be made that GMFDI is jointly run by Evangelist Tinkulam and Evangelist Tanglin Se. And this ministry healed hundreds of people from their physical illness, as well as exorcism or casting of the evil spirits that possess human is also done by the true evangelists in the name of God. The apex body of Lamkang Tribe civil society organizations consisting of Lamkang Naga Verkunpun LNKK, Lamkang Naga Nulup LNSL, and Lamkang Kurchuknal Kunpun LKK through this press statement, would like to bring to the attention of the concerned authorities that SN Stevenson Lamkang, aged 26 years, son of Bungdong Lamkang of Charingching, Khunka village, was abducted by unknown gunmen in camouflage on 4th June 2024 between Tingnopal and Saibom village under Tingnopal district. Stevenson Lamkang, aged 26 years, son of SN Bungdong Lamkang of Charangching, Khunka village, Chandil, was seen leaving More Bazaar at around 2 p.m., driving an eco-van bearing registration number MNO4P 1921 on the 4th June 2024. On the way at around 4 p.m., his vehicle was seen being checked by security personnel wearing camouflage uniforms near the under-construction bridge of Khonkhang village. Thereafter, the vehicle was seen heading towards Tingnopal headquarters with one armed security personnel on board. As per the CCTV footage of the AR checkpoint at Sita Lamkai, the eco-van, along with the driver and one security personnel was on board, was seen crossing the checkpoint without any entry, accompanied by two vehicles who identified themselves as CRPF personnel to the Assam Rifles personnel posted at the checkpoint. The said eco-van was found abandoned near Saibom village, and the driver SN Stevenson Lamkang could not be traced as his phone has been switched off. An FIR has been filed at Tingnopal police stations on the morning of 5th June 2024 with GD entry number 09/DPL PS 2024-56-2024. An ultimatum to the concerned authority or government to release the innocent boy, SN Stevenson Lamkang, within the next 24 hours. If not, intense agitations or necessary actions will be taken. The HSA, Tuitapai Joint Headquarters, unequivocally condemns the recent spate of extortion attempts by certain miscreants and organized groups targeting institutions and business establishments within the Khmer inhabited areas. This reprehensible act of demanding money from institutions and business establishments that serve the community undermines the very fabric of a society and is an affront to the principles we uphold. These malicious actors, through threats and coercion, aim to destabilize the operations of institutions and business establishments that are vital to our community's well-being. Such actions are not illegal but deeply immoral. The HSA Tuitapai ZHO stands against these criminal activities and is committed to protecting our institutions and business establishments, ensuring the rule of law prevails. We urge all institutions and business establishments to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities. The unity and cooperation of our community are crucial to stopping these intimidation threats. Let it be known clear that these types of extortion demands are not tolerated from any miscreants or organized groups in the coming future. Narendra Modi is set to take oath as the Prime Minister for the third consecutive time on Saturday, after his allies chose him as the leader at a key meeting in Delhi yesterday, sources told NDTV. Top South Asian leaders have been invited to the oath ceremony, reflecting the government's neighborhood first policy. Bangladesh and Sri Lankan leaders have already confirmed their presence at Saturday's event after speaking to PM Modi over the phone. The media divisions of Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe's office said he has accepted the invitations to attend Saturday's event and has congratulated PM Modi for his electoral victory. Sheikh Hasina, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, was among the first foreign leaders to congratulate PM Modi, reflecting the warmth and personal rapport between the two leaders. She will arrive in Delhi on Friday, a day before the event, according to Bangladesh media. Formal invitations have also been sent to Nepal Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachandra, his Bhutan counterpart Sering Topgay, and Mauritius PM Pravin Jugnauth report success. The BJP with 240 seats has fallen short of halfway mark, but the NDA has comfortably crossed the magic number, winning 293 out of 543 seats in the Lok Sabha. The NDA partners, including Telugu Desam parties Chandrababu Naidu and Janata Dal United boss Nitish Kumar met at the Prime Minister's residence yesterday and unanimously chose PM Modi as the leader of the alliance. In 2014, the leaders of the SAARC, South Asian Associations for Regional Cooperation countries, attended PM Modi's swearing-in ceremony. And in 2019, the leaders of the BIM-STEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation countries, attended his oath ceremony. To support his accusations, he said, in the past, example, 1989 to 90, 1998 to 2004, BJP was in coalitions but came to grief and were disasters for BJP. On his X-handle, he further wrote BJP has to sit in opposition and reduce the India government to dust. Modi must step aside, says Subramanian Swamy. In another tweet, he wrote that PM Modi must step aside since the BJP led by him failed to cross the majority mark of 272. He wrote, Modi must step aside since BJP led by him fell below the majority of 272 at or around 240. Any self-respecting leader would resign and not wait to be pushed out, he added. Hours before Ram Mandir inaugurations, Subramanian Swamy targets PM Modi. PM Modi is likely to take the oath on June 8 after the BJP-led NDA narrowly surpassed the majority mark, winning 293 seats in the 18 Lok Sabha elections, while the opposition India bloc secured 23 seats. The counting of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections was held on Tuesday. According to the Elections Commission of India, the BJP won 240 seats, much lower than its 2019 tally of 303. The main opposition Congress, on the other hand, registered strong growth, winning 99 seats against 52 in 2019. In a historic move, the Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, the largest paramilitary force in the country, has elevated 2,600 cooks and water carriers, marking the first-time promotions for this essential personnel in its 85-year history since its establishment. The CRPF, established in 1939 with a present authorized strength of 12,250 personnel employed for handling various administrative functions, including managing kitchens, canteens, and similar duties for its 3.25 lakh personnel, has promoted 1,700 cooks and 900 water carriers to the rank of head constable. According to a senior officer who spoke to PTI, this marks a significant milestone in the first tradition since their recruitment in 1939 during the British era. These personnel had been designated as cooks and water carriers only in 2016. Following the implementations of the 7 pay commissions recommendations by the Union government, historically, these personnel recruited at the lowest tier were not considered for promotions and often retired at the same rank in which they were appointed, even after an average service of 30 to 35 years, stated a Central Armed Police Force CRPF officer. These individuals play a crucial role in ensuring the sustenance and nourishment of the troops, highlighting their significance within the force. The decision to promote this personnel stemmed from a proposal put forth by the CRPF, later sanctioned by the Union Home Ministry, ensuring that their career aspirations are catered to like those of other cadets. The 2,600 personnel promoted in the recent order was recruited between 1983 and 2004, with further elevations anticipated for the remaining personnel. Recent findings from a high-level Canadian parliamentary committee have placed India as the second biggest foreign threat to Canada's democracy, following China. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau responded to this development by emphasizing his government's grave concern regarding foreign interference in a statement. The Hindustan Times reported, Canada's National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians and SICOP, comprising members with top security clearances from both the Houses of Commons and the Senate, unveiled the report during a period of strained India-Canada relations. The release of this report coincides with heightened tensions between the two nations, worsened by Trudeau's prior allegations accusing Indian government against agents of involvement in the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. New Delhi promptly dismissed these accusations as baseless, as mentioned in the report. The report alleges India has become the second most significant foreign interference threat to Canada's democratic institutions and processes, displacing Russia. India's foreign interference efforts have gradually expanded beyond countering pro-Khalistan elements in Canada. These efforts include intervention in Canadian democratic systems and institutions, including targeting Canadian politicians, ethnic media, and the Indo-Canadian ethno-cultural communities. Within its 84 pages, the report makes 44 references to India. Indian officials have not yet responded to these allegations. Previously, New Delhi has refuted similar claims accusing Canadian officials of meddling in Indian affairs and harboring extremist elements, including those linked to the Khalistani movement. The NSICOP report suggests that certain Canadian members of parliament might have been influenced by foreign powers, engaging in inappropriate communications with foreign missions, attempting to sway colleagues improperly, and sharing confidential information with foreign diplomats. Furthermore, as outlined in the report, some MPs may have received financial support from foreign entities or their representatives. The report identifies China as the primary actor in foreign interference, highlighting the nation as the most prolific in such activities. The strategies employed by China aim at bolstering the legitimacy and stability of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, the report asserts. That's all from us tonight, and we thank you for joining our program.